Stop. Back up. I don't know what this thing is. That's I don't want to go past Oh, look at that. I mean, it was. Something ate it. Probably those squirrels. Come on, let's go and stay close. Well, here's the river coming up here. I see it. I just looked those up. And those are some type of invasive. I don't know if it's a frog. I'll have to go back and look, but it's invasive. Straight. That's a log. Pretty sure.
Like the ridges look like eyeballs.
I mean, it could be. Where's the?
You think you can hike this in daddy shoes?
You can hike it barefoot.
That right there. So this is Florida. We're trying really hard to love it. And it's a lot less lovable than the mountains. But nonetheless, it is still nature, and we're trying to appreciate it and keep our trail legs and keep fit. But there's definitely a lot more, in my opinion, that feels scary in hiking in Florida swamps. That's pretty much where we are now. I feel like it's behind me. Except for those pretty things. Where's the other pretty thing? Oh, there she is. Actually, let me change hands. Okay, it's a little bit easier. So I can see the swamp on mostly this side right now because the St. John's River is this way. There's a nice breeze though, so that is pleasant. But this is definitely very different than hiking in the mountains that we're used to. Lots more things to appreciate, I guess, but after seeing all of this pretty much for my entire 44 years, kind of over it. But I want to still continue to explore. I love hiking. There's somebody's shoe. I don't know if you can see it in there. Somebody's slide is down there. I don't know what in the world would make them go down there. Because there's snakes and alligators. And other things that would make you not want to go in that water. But we are appreciative of this beautiful breeze that is cooling us off. It's not nearly as hot as it would be, of course, if it were summertime, but it's still pretty hot for September. But this breeze is really, really nice. This trail is the Black Bear Wilderness Trail, and it is, I think, 7.1 miles. And so the girls and I are just out today. It's about an hour and a half drive from our house in Sanford. I'm not sure if it was quite worth the 3-hour round trip. But it's kind of cool. I mean, there's definitely a lot of things to see. Kind of. We've already ran across 2 snakes. I can't remember what they were or what kind of, I think, rattlesnake they are. I saw the little rattle. And it is kind of scary because one was completely camouflaged in like mud. And then the other one was just sitting there on trail and I almost stepped on it. That's terrifying. This is kind of cool. There's back here. Yeah, I saw that. The deer track? I was wondering what it was. I saw the hoof mark. We haven't seen any deer. I know there's supposed to be a whole bunch back here. We haven't actually seen an alligator yet either, which is quite surprising because clearly, if you look out this way, I mean, clearly they're there.
And the other side.
Yeah, both sides. We're surrounded both sides by swamp. Pretty much the entirety of this trail.
I am extremely surprised we haven't seen a gator yet.
I know, me too. That's what I was saying.
What is different?
I mean, we know they're there, but they've kind of kept hidden. Look how pretty those flowers are. See if I can show you. There's purple flowers.
Those are pretty. I don't like how the floor is blinking.
Kind of just got to keep walking. I mean, you always hike or walk in the woods with your eyes wide open, your ears wide open. But I definitely feel like you have to do that 10 times more in Florida. Maybe that's just, I don't know, naivety in the mountains. I don't know. But not gonna lie, there is an eeriness in walking next to the swamps. An eeriness that I've never gotten in the mountains. So Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a baby, but there's definitely an eeriness that kind of comes along with things hidden, lurking sort of below the water. And I mean, venomous snakes kind of just out in the open. And we've seen some in the mountains too. But, oh yeah, that's neat. Look at this.
It's so hot. I know. It's not that bad though.
Those are really pretty. Those are, I don't even know what those are, but those are easily 6-7 feet tall. Because there's quite a bit, you can't really tell of the elevation decline. Okay, not quite a bit as in like in the mountains, but I don't know. Probably 4 feet down, and then those jet back up out of the water at about 7 feet. Yeah, that's really neat. So, I mean, definitely some interesting things to see in Florida. Yeah, definitely some interesting things to be aware of. The beautiful trees hanging over the water, the Spanish moss.
First, I can use it in my bag.
Okay. But yeah, I love hiking no matter what. I think this would definitely be even nicer in maybe November, December, maybe even January when it's cold or colder, because it's still pretty hot. And if you stop for too long, the mosquitoes swarm you like a buffet. You know, like you're the buffet. But we do have spray on, so luckily I don't think we've gotten bit too many times. But they're out and about. But of course they are. Yeah, it's another boardwalk.
How many boardwalk things are there?
I'd assume 12 more.
I don't know. I'm not sure what miles we're even on right now, but this is kind of cool. Yeah, that's a neat bird.
Stop it. Everyone gets these berries things thrown at them.
Ava's throwing berries at us.
You throwing stuff in my shoes.
It's never a dull moment. Imagine 6 months-ish, 4 to 6 months. I just got assaulted with berries, Ava. 4 to 6 months with these crazy kids.
Hey, I think there's more coming up ahead. We ought to get ammo. Ammo's very good. No. Yeah. Why?
Oh, look at those plastic bottles in the water. No, let's go. There's a shelter down here.
Huh?
There's a shelter down here.
Oh. Oh.
Hmm. I cannot imagine wanting to camp here. Camp here. But yet,
It's a cute little show. Oh, it might be for like a
primitive, yeah, it's a primitive campsite. Camping by permit only. Yeah, no. We're good.
I want to take that monster.
I prefer not to be gator bait. Or...
Huh? I think bullet holes.
Yeah, those are definitely bullet holes.
Why would they be bullet holes?
Why do people do the things that they do? Who knows? Yeah, okay, so we all just saw like 6 boar that came like barreling out of the brush.
Mama, are those crocodile things right there? Like how they have the crocodile
Yeah,
things?
no, it looks like a crocodile, it's not, or alligator. Anyways, we just saw these boar, like 6 boar, come barreling out of the brush, and
Apparently a bear somewhere.
yeah, and we just about pooped ourselves. So like our adrenaline's pumping. I'm ready to get up out this place. And then JD, JD, you saw the bear?
A bear, yeah.
I didn't get to see it. Pretty sure I was running away from the boar, but JD said she saw a bear that was somewhere near where we saw the boar. So this is called Black Bear Wilderness. So I guess that would be fitting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is scary. It's exciting, but whew. And these gnats are so relentless.
My face hurts. And mine does too. I have to working my face.
Yeah, the gnats are so relentless. The mosquitoes are crazy.
I don't want to snort up because my nose is dripping.
Some boaters. I don't know if you can see them.
Put it in.
Maybe not. You can just hear them going by, but it's kind of hard to see them.
That is a really big wave.
Oh, here's a little dock. Or no, maybe the boardwalk goes across the river. What? I know I'm ready to get up out of this place. It gives me the creeps. Oh, this is really pretty. Let me show you. Well, then we're going swimming.
I don't want to swim.
Well, I don't want to swim either, but
I have the rest. I do like this because this is easy to water. You know what's like PTSD?
What? Watching Logan play Batman with Killer Crocs come out from the bridge.
Yeah.
oh my gosh, yeah.
Batman are.
This is really pretty. With all of this water,
I don't see underneath me.
this is the St. John's River. With all this water, you know there's a whole bunch of alligators. We haven't seen one, even in the low-lying swamp area. And the smell is kind of swampy smelling. So yeah, this is a cool part of the boardwalk. This is kind of neat. Hey, cheese. Jael. Jael. Yeah, people just boating. We're just walking.
Fresh dinner.
So a lot of the trail goes on the St. John's River.
Oh, really?
Probably about half of it goes on the St. John's River, so it's kind of nice.
That's cool.
Whoa, try not to fall or eat bugs. Phew. God. I'm not hungry. And I was starting to think it was mostly because I'm hot and I can't really eat when I'm hot. But it's not because I'm hot. I'm pretty sure I've eaten about 3 pounds of bugs so far. Straight up my nose or into my mouth. Whoa. We have about a mile and a half, maybe a little bit less than a mile and a half to go. Or the swamp area.
She's stopping in the middle of a nap.
Just trying to show them the cool stuff.
I'm trying to breathe.
Just don't breathe. Just stop breathing.
Yeah.
Don't spin out and accidentally fall in.
This looks like, oh, that's pretty. American alligator. Warning, do not feed or approach alligators. You think someone just walk up to an alligator and freaking give it some pizza? Yes, exactly. Come on, Ava, I'm ready.
You all done, Eva?
Actually, I'm ready to go, which is why I'm running and then waiting.
All right, go. Go. Oh, we're on the last half mile of the 7.1 mile Black Bear Wilderness Trail. It's been fun. We've had a good time. It's been hot and super buggy. Right, JD?
Yeah.
Definitely interesting. Well maintained though. The trail is very well maintained. A lot of this is just like this boardwalk. Not, I would say maybe a mile or two total. Maybe 2. I don't know. And the rest though is very well maintained. No bushwhacking, nothing to get through the entire length of the trail. So that's pretty cool. What? What?
Welcome back.
She's making fun of us for going slower. Well, this is kind of cool. I don't know what that is. This looks
Except
like,
for that.
this looks, yeah.